I think it will end like maybe a 2-1, 2-1 win to Liverpool. I think Liverpool would win Man City because I don't think Guardiola was going to change anything. He's not going to change the tactics. He's going to play the same way, right? Except he tries to pack the boss.
That would be very unusual to see from City
If he
playing.
sees back to counter attack, he's actually going to that. I think he can even win Liverpool if he counters. If he does counter attacking football.
Exactly.
But I thought you were predicting a draw before.
I think based on the reasons,
What changed your mind?
offline I predicted a draw, right?
Mm.
Offline I predicted a draw. But after analyzing the reasons and after the Champions League game against Real Madrid, there's a certain level of confidence coming into even the one cross from Virgil van Dijk and Salah and your keeper, and it might end up being a goal,
Are
right?
discussing. Salah and your keeper are discussing.
It's crazy. So looking at a situation where Guardiola is making mistakes as what he made, in the Champions League, if Guardiola makes this same mistake against Salah, this might be really, really. In today's video, we'll give you 3 reasons why Liverpool would beat Man City on Sunday. Andy, can we agree now that Liverpool is the best team in Europe? Can we agree?
You guys are. Be careful not to walk alone on Sunday. And just be careful.
Yes or
Be
no? Liverpool is the best team in Europe.
be
Yes or
careful
no?
not to, undoubted. I'll be honest with you. Right? I think Liverpool are actually the most informed team in Europe currently. I use the word informed.
Why not?
Right?
What's the difference between inform and best? Liverpool is like the best team in
Best,
Europe right now.
best would mean they go on to win the Champions League and they win the Premier League, or they do a double.
You beat Real Madrid, winners
Yeah,
of La Liga. You beat
yeah.
Leverkusen, winners of the Bundesliga. Who have we now beaten?
Who else?
Who
Who
have we now
else?
beaten? We've beaten Chelsea. Right? Have we played Chelsea? I
You
think
beat
we have.
Chelsea. Chelsea's a shitty club,
Beaten
anyways.
Chelsea.
So
We
don't
beat
put
Manchester
Chelsea.
United. We
Manchester United is a shitty club, also.
who else? Who have we not defeated?
Anyways, I think going down. I think for me, Liverpool is the most informed team in Europe, in England currently, and the thing that baffles me about Liverpool's form is like I don't think anyone expected it.
Yes.
Like
Nobody
I had
expected it.
no, to be honest with you, I know you had doubts in an slot. Oh, is he going to perform? How is he going to be? Like there were
Yes,
so many doubts,
they
right?
were.
But this guy has, so we're not going to hype him too much, right? But he's created the most balanced team you can
Right
find in
now.
Europe now.
Yeah.
Good at excellent attack and excellent defense.
Yes.
So it's
But let's
crazy.
dive into the 3 reasons why we personally are saying
Yeah,
Liverpool would beat Man City on
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. This
All right, let's
weekend.
start with the reason number 1. Liverpool counters and City's soft middle. We know City have been struggling with their
Yeah,
midfield.
yeah, yeah,
Rodri is out, and
yeah.
they've tried to use Rico Lewis in the midfield. They've tried to use different people. Even Gundogan has been
Kovacic,
Kovacic is
Gundogan.
out, right? I don't know if Kovacic is back.
Kovacic is out for 1 month.
Kovacic is out. Rodri is out. They've been using Gundogan in the midfield. Rico Lewis has been trying to, be playing in the midfield as well. But it
Yeah,
just feels like there's a big hole in that midfield.
yeah, yeah. And it all boils down to the same thing I've been saying, right? Guardiola not being flexible to change his tactics. You don't have your key man in Rodri around to make a difference, right? There's no replacement, or the replacements are simply not good enough. Your midfield, the average age is kind of very high, like 29 point something, almost 30, right? Why don't you just change? Why
Yeah.
don't you, like, I don't see, like, it's still baffling. Like, why don't you just make it a two-man midfield to let two people sit permanently, not one. Two people. Reduce, like, it's a case of you always want to attack, you want to keep attacking, but you forget that. See, their last game is a very good example. Maybe we should take off from the last game. 3-0 up,
Yeah.
right? 3-0 up, and they just, like, they throw
Threw
the
away the
3-0.
lead. They threw away the
They
three
throw away
zero.
the lead, but you can also argue that
But that in that game, was that really a midfield issue? I feel like that game was mainly like a defense issue. I think Guardiola is just really struggling right now.
it,
He's not really being
it's all
a
about
strong
the
player.
tactics I'm still talking about,
But,
right?
but most of the
You
balls
are
were like
three,
long balls over the midfield,
yeah,
anyways.
but okay, but if there were long balls over the midfield, good. But if everybody was sitting a bit back, that
Yeah.
ball over the top would not make a difference.
So move the high line back.
Yes, there was no need for keeping a high line. Come on, what are you doing? You brought in a young boy that is like 19 years old, Sim Pusey. You changed someone in the midfield, you brought in somebody else, and you changed someone in front,
Yeah.
right? All round changes, three changes, but the changes you are bringing in, you brought in McCarthy,
Yeah.
right? Those two young boys and maybe one experienced person, right?
Yeah.
It's simply not you can't really justify that we should keep attacking. Why are
Mm-hmm.
you attacking?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? What's the reason for you attacking?
Yeah.
There's
And
no point. There was no
yeah.
point of it. You are 3-0 up. Sit down. We're not saying park the bus. He doesn't want to park the bus, right? Because he's never negative. But in
Mm-hmm.
this time, just sit back and counter. And probably they could have scored more goals.
Yeah, let's highlight on Liverpool's counter attack. Liverpool
Yeah,
right now are
yeah.
very, very fast on the
But
counter. You see
counter, yeah.
how crazy the transition, like from you trying to score them a corner, and from
Three,
Salah one on
three,
one with your
three
keeper,
passes. Three
it can
passes.
that can happen in three passes or even less. It could even be one cross from Virgil van Dijk and Salah and your keeper, and it might end up being a goal,
Are
right?
discussing. Salah
It's
and your keeper are discussing.
it's crazy. So looking at a situation where Guardiola is making mistakes as what he made, in the Champions League, if
Yeah.
Guardiola makes this same mistake against Salah, this might be really, really,
And
really
the key
disastrous.
thing is like now that you mentioned Salah, like most of the goals that they've considered this season
Yeah,
is true. Like Man City, Liverpool has scored. It's true
yeah,
Salah,
exactly. Most of
right?
the time, yeah,
That counter is true Salah because he makes things happen. He just has an understanding of the game that
yeah,
is a bit very nice, right? But at the
exactly.
same time, most of the goals that City has conceded
Mm-hmm.
is true Guardiola.
Yeah, at
So
least in the
Salah,
past couple games.
yeah, Salah and him will be face to face. So if City chooses to attack all game with a soft middle or soft midfield,
Mm-hmm.
not providing any form of protection,
Yeah,
Salah might just have a very good day.
mm-hmm.
Do you get might? It's just what we're saying. And this everything we're basing it on is if Guardiola does not change from his ways,
Yeah.
change the tactics, right? So yeah.
Exactly. Let's dive into the second point. City's right flank versus Liverpool's weak left. We know most of the time Liverpool have been conceding from
Yes.
from that
Robertson.
side.
Yeah,
At, at,
Robertson
least, at
side.
least this, at least this season, most of the time
Yeah, yeah.
they've been conceding from that side. And we just mentioned
Even
City.
Robertson gave out a penalty in the
Mhm.
Champions League, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Which
did.
was
He
not
did. He
scored.
did. He did.
So,
He gave up the
so that's
penalty.
Liverpool's weak left. But yeah, so the question I have for you, right? What weaknesses do Liverpool have? Liverpool is your team. What weaknesses do they have?
I think, man, it's hard to call it weakness with this team. Unlike last season, you could for sure say there were weaknesses,
Defensively,
right,
defensively,
defensively.
as
But
well.
right now, there's a big wall. Liverpool is like a wall right now.
And
Konate,
I see when you guys
Virgil.
don't have the ball, you see six people
You see, like
behind
it's
you
everybody behind, so compact.
before.
I would
Yeah.
say I would say the biggest weakness right now is the left. I would say Robertson has not really been switched on and as
Okay.
informed as we need him to be. So that would be a weakness. But apart
Yeah.
from that, one of the things that concerns me is not taking chances. We are creating chances, but you need to take those chances. You
So
can't depend.
you guys having a problem of not taking chances?
I think some games we take quite a while to convert some chances.
Yes,
Just
I know. I
you
noticed
know,
that. Like
quite a
first
while.
half, Like first,
Yeah,
you guys are very much conservative, 0-0. You are
you're
afraid to,
feeling it. But with
yeah,
City, you have to take your chance.
yeah,
You
yeah.
might not get a lot of them, but if you do get them, score,
No, with
right?
this City team, if they play the way they've been playing, you get a lot of
And
points.
Pep
But
will change some things. Pep will change some things.
we'll
But
see.
we'll see. Another point is the most big chances faced since September 22nd. City all the big chances that City have faced since September 22nd. They've literally not been able to stop them. Right, all the big
Yeah, yeah,
chances
yeah,
against
yeah.
City have been scored.
But
You know,
30,
and this goes
30
back to
has
what we're
been
saying about
against them.
chances. Like Liverpool having big chances, they need to score. Right,
Yeah.
we see Nunez is like this. And sometimes Nunes he scores the most amazing goals, and you're like, this is one of the best strikers
And
in the
some
league.
days you just feel like
Some
he
days
left his
the very
shooting
easy
boots at home.
tappings, he just can't convert it,
He
right?
left his shooting boots at home.
Yeah, but let's highlight on the very big points, which will count as a bonus at this point, is the key players and potential absences. How key is
Yeah.
this for Man City? Missing Rodri, missing Kovacic. How
Yeah.
key is this? I
I,
mean, for the most part, they have everybody, right? It's just those two people, I think. I
yeah.
mean, De
Yeah.
Bruyne is
I
still
think
around,
I,
right?
I think missing Rodri
Mm-hmm.
is a big blow entirely, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can say Kovacic was doing the job to 75%.
Mm-hmm.
The games he played, that's why we call him the midfield cockroach, right? The
Mm-hmm.
games he played, he did well. I can say he was not at the Rodri level.
Yeah.
The only weakness Kovacic really has is that he wants to hold on to the ball too much, too long,
Mm-hmm.
right? But whereas Rodri would spread it quickly to the flank, spread it to people that would hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And can win the ball back quicker than Kovacic.
Yeah.
But Kovacic too wins the ball back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he knows how to hold the ball. It's difficult to collect the ball from him,
Yeah.
right? Because of his center of gravity and all. So now that Kovacic is out, is another level.
Mm-hmm.
Is another level because even Frenoid, they cannot get a win against Frenoid. But football is not always like that. They've
Yeah.
gone, yeah, they've gone 6 games without winning, 5 losses. Who knows? Maybe this Liverpool game might be the turnaround, which I doubt. I doubt. We all hope, but I doubt. Me, I doubt
Yeah.
because I know,
Mm-hmm.
right? I know that Guardiola is still going to be Guardiola. He's not going to change. He's not flexible.
So, what do you think? What are your predictions looking at the game? If Liverpool, Man City at Anfield, what are your final predictions?
I think it will end like maybe a 2-1, 2-1 win to Liverpool. I think Liverpool would win Man City because I don't think Guardiola is going to change anything. He's not going to change the tactics. He's going to play the same way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except he decides to pack the bus.
That would be very unusual to see from City
If
to
he sees back to counter attack, he's actually going to that. I think he can even win Liverpool if he counters. If he does counter attacking football on
Mhm,
that day, just sit back, keep only Haaland in front, and let Liverpool be confused because Liverpool want to sit back a bit, not sitting back to defend, but it will
mhm,
be they want to win the Liverpool wants to suck you in and win the ball in the middle so that you guys are lower in numbers when they attack you.
mhm,
Unlike Klopp that would always want to win the ball ahead, which
mhm,
is difference. The difference is right. If you win the ball ahead, everybody press, win the ball ahead aggressively.
mhm,
There's also a chance that if you don't score and they turn over that ball, they are light at the back,
mhm,
which is similar to what City plays. But City just wants to squeeze you in your own half. They want to keep you compact, suffocate you, suffocate
mhm,
every last breath from
mhm.
you, energy, breath, everything.
Yeah,
Then they just keep moving you around, side to side. Before you know it, one pass comes through the wing into the box, right? So that's it.
yeah. My predictions for the game, I see Liverpool winning the game as well. I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan. It's biased, but the 3 reasons we've given are clear as day.
Yeah,
This this is what Man City is struggling with. This is how Liverpool have been informed, and
Yeah.
based on the reasons, Liverpool will beat Man City on Sunday. And my predictions for that game actually is 2-0. I don't see City scoring in that
But
game.
I thought you were predicting a draw before.
I think based on the
What
reasons,
changed your mind?
offline I predicted a draw, right?
Mm.
Offline I predicted a draw, but after analyzing the reasons and after the Champions League game against Real Madrid, there's a certain
Yeah.
level of confidence coming into
I
this
think
game.
most people were waiting to see how they perform against Real Madrid.
Yes, and
Everyone was
this
like,
has basically confirmed it.
yes, like let's not judge them. Let's see. And people keep saying, oh, they've not played big games. When they play this person, they will lose. They've not played big. That is, do you remember that that's what the whole league did for Leicester City?
Mm,
See, Leicester City won the league.
yeah,
We kept on saying, oh, they've not played any big person. When they play a big person, we'll see. Oh,
hmm
they've not yet played the Manchester United. When we play
well,
before
I
we
mean,
before we knew it, they
mhm.
were at the end with the trophy in their hand, smiling.
Hey, maybe this might be the
Yeah,
case for Liverpool. I don't want to jinx anything. Let's take it one game at a time. Let's look towards the next win.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, let's go to the next win. Anyways, you guys comment. Tell us what you think about our
yeah,
predictions.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and hey, come back on Sunday. On Sunday,
And
if we are right,
if you think
come
Man
back and
City will
comment
win,
too.
let us know what Guardiola is going to change. Let us know. Thank you for watching.